Hi, it's Megan. I'm trying something new. So I'm doing a video, and I'm going to try to do one every month where I say, okay, what are 5 things that I can do or we all can do to make our life better this month? These are my 5 for January 2014. I'm not a big believer in huge change, but I think we can all do lots of little incremental changes that over time really add up to big positive ones. The first one, vegetable juice. I mix whatever I have from the farmer's market. Carrots, celery, cucumbers, kale. I did beet greens, beets, anything. I just throw it in there and it looks really gross. It looks just like this swampy, whatever color mess. But it makes my skin better. I have good skin anyway, but I notice an absolute difference when I'm drinking my vegetable juice and an absolute difference when I'm not. So I'm a huge believer in skincare and kind of the core basic health things because it just makes getting ready and feeling good about yourself so much better. So my number 1 is drink vegetable juice. If you can drink fresh vegetable juice, so much the better. If it has to be from the store, you know what, it's still vegetable juice. The other thing it does is it gives me more energy. So that's number 1. Number 2 for January, learn something new or about something new. Sometimes we get stagnant and we lose that kind of childlike wonder that we had when you watch kids, like everything's exciting and everything's new and they're just always so up on the craziest little things, what a leaf looks like, or oh my gosh, you mean there are like 9 planets or there are so many solar systems? And how far is the sun from the earth? I know these because my kids have done those, but one way to kind of keep that wonder going is to learn something new, whether it's guitar or learn about something new. Make yourself a better person. The next one is add color. January is a really good month of the year to do that because everything's so drab, right? It's either so snowy and cold, which is pretty, but it's not very colorful, or it's rainy, or in Los Angeles where I am, of course, it's dry because it hasn't quite started raining yet, but adding color is just changing your mood. A lot of those bright colors do have a positive impact. They've been tracked on the brain and they make you feel better. So you can do makeup if you're female. You can do clothes, a bright item once a week. And if you're really uncomfortable with color, maybe add a crisper, cleaner, lighter scent, because that also will have a really positive impact on your mood when everything is kind of, the days are long or short, the nights are long, it's gloomy. It'll be a big positive. Next one, when something annoys you, is number 4. When something annoys you, try to find something positive about it. There's a whole Buddhist story about a man who his horse runs away and everyone says, oh, that's so bad. And he says, we'll see. And then the horse comes back with a whole bunch of other horses. And so he takes the horses and starts training them and says, oh, you're so lucky. And he says, we'll see. And then his son is training the horses and breaks his leg, and everyone says, oh, you're so unlucky. And he says, we'll see. And then the army comes and takes all the young men out of the village except for his son who has a broken leg. And then everyone says, you know, you're so lucky. And again, we'll see. And so when things happen, we don't always know at the time if they're going to have a ripple effect that's more positive than negative in the long run. So when something bad happens or someone annoys you, just step back for a second and find something positive or potentially positive in it. Affect that mood up. The last one for January is find something to be grateful for in the morning when you wake up, and find something to be grateful for in the evening right before you go to bed. Gratitude is, I think, one of the most powerful emotions. Most of us are probably more lucky than we realize. And there's another concept about in any given moment, are you okay? And sometimes the answer is no, but most of the time the answer is yes. So even if you don't have everything that someone else has, just recognizing what you do have, the fact that you're alive and breathing and there's always hope, is a good way to start and end the day. So those are my 5 points for January, and I'll plan them for February. If anyone has comments, feedback, suggestions, or other points that they would recommend, if anyone has ideas about whether this is a good idea or a crazy bad idea, I'd appreciate that. And I think that is it. Thanks.